Sally's Baking Edition.
Oh, see, I have. We want our bagels to be sweet. Oh, what flavor are we making these bagels?
Well, we're gonna make just the dough first, but the flavor of bagels goes on the outside.
No, not always.
I guess, yeah, if you have like sun-dried tomato bagels, or you have...
My friend Camille made Parmesan and red pepper bagels, and they were in it. And then she put some Asiago on top. Or maybe more Parmesan, I don't know. Cheese. Okay, what's the first step?
Okay, so we are gonna make plain bagels, as opposed to cinnamon raisin bagels. So we're gonna make plain or... Okay.
I don't really like poppy seeds. Okay. Doesn't say it needs to be Asiago.
Well, if you're making Asiago bagels, it would be Asiago. If you're making cheese bagels, can I just use this triple cheddar? Yeah. So let's make cheese bagels.
How much can we have a cup?
Okay, so let's look at our ingredient list. Right here. We look at our ingredient list. It's right here. And we're going to start with 1.5 cups of warm water. To measure liquid, like water, you use...
What are the other two states of matter?
A liquid measuring cup. Because if we're measuring something more solid, like cheese, we're going to use a dry measuring cup. Even though cheese is kind of wet. If we are measuring gas, we'd have some other completely different tool that we wouldn't use in baking.
Actually on top.
Yeah, for CO2.
Yeah, it's very new. We don't use that in gas restaurant household.
Yeah. Okay. So we need 1.5 cups of warm water. So I'm going to measure it, and when you measure something, it's a good idea to put it down on the counter, and then look at it from eye level.
That's called the meniscus.
To see if you have it level. Because when you look at it from a different angle, it may not be right.
And
I succeeded. That is 1 cup. In here.
Do you need 1.5?
And we need another half a cup.
Oh, it should be between 100 and 110. Wow, that's hot.
This is still a little bit warm. I'm not going to add these just yet. I'm going to let it cool for a little bit.
2 3/4 teaspoons.
Right, which is pretty close to a tablespoon. So
you're really ready to make that?
Okay, so a tablespoon is 3 teaspoons. Bless you. Bless you. Nice, proper, hygienic sneezing. Thank you. 3 teaspoons is a tablespoon. So if we're going to do something that's 2 3/4 teaspoons, we can do a stamp a little short of 1 tablespoon.
I like the way you're teaching me new words. See? Even teachers learn. Is this a cup?
Yes. Okay. So see, I measured the yeast. My water has cooled down enough. Okay. This is in an open container. So I'm sprinkling the yeast over the top of the water. This is called proofing. Because, like I said at the beginning, yeast is a living thing. So we have to make sure that this is actually still living.
You have a whisk? Oh, here's a whisk.
So we put the yeast in the water.
And whisk it and cover it for 5 minutes.
Okay, so this is a whisk. Whisk the water with the yeast. Mix it in.
We don't have a stand mixer with a dough hook attachment.
No, we don't. We have our hands.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
And cover it.
I don't think I'm strong enough for this.
I'm covering it so that they can win.
Okay. See you in 5 minutes. Welcome back, everybody. Well, now we're going to see if our yeast is alive.
To see.
Here.
A little bit of bloom in the middle.
It smells kind of funny. It smells like bread.
Yeah, that's the yeast that you smell. So it's starting to give off carbon dioxide, the bubbles. That's what's going to make the.
This is a science lesson. Who knew?
Tons of chemistry in cooking.
Chemistry?
Okay, so now we have checked our yeast. And we're going to whisk the warm water.
You
Use
already did that.
add the flour. So let's pour the yeast. So let's do the flour first. Okay, put the flour, because usually you put the dry ingredients in the bowl, and then you make a little bit of well to add the wet ingredients.
The way I'm measuring, I'm putting my thing in, and then I'm shaking it to try and get it right even.
Usually you would then
And
level it off with a knife across the top if you're being really exact. In baking, for many people, they do it very exactly and use a scale to measure the flour. But we're amateurs, and
speak for yourself.
we like what we make, so we don't need to be exact.
Cup number 4. What else do we need to add? Brown sugar. 1 tablespoon of brown sugar.
1 tablespoon.
So, Mother, could I use a regular spoon that I used at the table for conducting a table?
We're pretty loose on measuring, but I think you should stick to a measuring spoon.
This is pretty hard. I'm not breaking it up.
Considering that the spoons we own are all different sizes, it'd be hard to know that you'd be getting a tablespoon.
Yeah, we're not a very exact family. That was my knitting teacher favorite. So I don't know, it's 7 inches more or less. And she's like, well, what is it? 7 inches or not 7 inches? All these lumps are really hard to measure.
It does. You know, if you keep a slice of bread in your brown sugar, it'll help keep it moist.
You could put that slice of bread in our brown sugar.
That's not a very moist slice of bread.
No, it's not. Okay, add brown sugar and how much salt? 2 teaspoons. Did you get the salt? Oh. Do you have a teaspoon?
Yep. Yeah, this is something we should have done also at the beginning, is get all our tools out at the beginning.
Yeah, that's very unprofessional of us. Give big credit. We're not professional bagel makers. Sorry, Mr. Cocola.
Okay, how much?
Yes, ma'am. What should we stir with? Our hands?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna stir with our hands, get nice and dirty. So I'm gonna wash my hands. What song should I sing?
Amazing Grace.
This is I can't. Religious.
Happy birthday.
Oh, I don't want to sing. I'll count 18, 17. I'm gonna turn the water off while I count. I care about the environment. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
So we're going to do the first mixing with a hand mixer. I know you're going to. But we're going to do the first mixing with a hand mixer. Because it'll just stick to your hands when it's super goopy.
I like when it sticks to my
I know,
hand.
well, you're not allowed to put your hands in your mouth right now.
I like the taste of dough.
Yeah. She has to be watched very carefully when I'm letting dough rise, because she'll go and pinch it and make it unpuffy.
I just love it.
I have to hide it from her when I'm making it until it's ready to be transparent.
I love it.
Okay, so we're going to pour the yeast into our flour. And there's a little well in the middle of the flour. White as messy as it could.
So if yeast is
Getting all over the computer.
to do this,
No.
does
It's
it go
just
back in
like
the
your,
fridge?
yeah, it's like your skin cells are all alive and everything, but we still pull it out. So here you see how it's getting really thick. So it's getting really thick. This mixer's not going to be able to do a lot of this mixing, but it can do some of it, and then we're going to let Kateri stick her hands in it.
I'm ready. I've been training my whole life.
At least I'm using your actual name. Not any of your nicknames from childhood.
Is this going here?
Yeah, somehow or other.
Another important part is cleaning as you go. Where I have the space, I do not know.
So the one goes up there. Fit the whole wheat flour next to the.
Here?
No, but okay. We'll have to make donuts next.
I don't really like donuts.
I don't either, but I bought a donut mold just for fun. Okay, so now you can put that all off and put it into the bowl.
I should have put flour on my hands.
Yes. Actually, we should probably shouldn't have the flour out. I'm gonna move the recipe over here, so in case she does fling flour a little bit, and I'll get all over my whole computer.
So how are your kids doing? Are they learning?
My students are learning. We are working on persuasive essays.
Fun.
So they're doing step by step.
What's the first step? Why we should make.
Brainstorm.
I think that it would bring her a lot of happiness. I don't really care that much about the dough.
As long as she eats it
Bagels
after
aren't
it's.
even your favorite food.
Well, once you get that into enough of the sticks together, you can turn it out onto that cutting board. Because the counter, while it has been cleaned repeatedly, is not necessarily as hygienic as the cutting board that's been in the dishwasher and is cleaned
Wouldn't
at
it be crazy if you
high
could
temperature.
put counters in the dishwasher?
Yeah, I don't think I want to deconstruct the house in my cook stove. And we use chemicals on our counter.
One thing that you could put in the dishwasher, what would? I would pick a baking pan. I hate cleaning baking pans.
Yeah.
Like a sheet pan. My roommate frequently puts them, pots and pans, well, her boyfriend puts them in the dishwasher. And it just like ruins them.
Mimi puts a lot of them in the dishwasher.
But she cleans them first.
Yeah, she
Comey
does.
doesn't clean them first.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I like him a lot though. He's very nice.
Okay, that's almost at a point. I'll show you. At a point where she can turn it out onto onto the cutting board.
There's just a little bit more that I'm trying to get up.
She has to knead it for 4 to 5 minutes.
What do you think? Has it been 4 to 5 minutes?
No.
Okay, this is my workout of the day.
Okay, so we're gonna pause for a minute. I don't think you want to watch her just knead dough for 4 minutes.
Okay, it's been 45 minutes. I've only eaten half of it.
Wow.
Just kidding. I only had a couple pinches. Okay, so now what's the next step?
Okay, our next step is we're gonna let it rise. So take the dough out of the bowl, put it on the baking tray for a second. Cutting board, yes. And put some oil in the bowl, and then just kind of spread it around your fingers.
So is this something that a kid could do unsupervised?
All except for the oven part, and boiling in the oven later, but absolutely the mixing could.
Maybe hand mixing. I wouldn't like, mixing.
3rd grade enough.
Third enough. All right.
Okay, so now put your dough in the bowl. And swirl it around so it gets air on it, and then flip it. Okay, and then we're gonna get a clean dish towel.
We've been using a lot of dish towels lately.
I'm gonna use a super pretty one.
Did I get you that? I think I did. No, I didn't. It looks like when I got you.
Came from Aggie, I believe. So we've got this beautiful tea towel from Helsinki
That's in Finland.
that we're going to cover the bowl with. And we're going to set it here. The whole kitchen's kind of warm. You want to set it away from breezes
For how long?
for 60 to 90 minutes. You want to go to
60
roughly
to 90 minutes. 1 hour to an hour and a half?
Correct.
That's enough time to do a math lesson or two.
Okay, we'll see you in about an hour, hour and a half.
So it's been a while. We had to let it rise for much longer than anticipated, due to could be a variety of reasons. I think. Anyway, we'll see how this goes. We're now ready to form the bagels.
Okay, so we are going to punch down the dough.
It's pretty punched down already, I have to say.
And divide it into 8
Has not risen much.
portions.
So should we punch it?
Punch it to release any air bubbles. Okay, now if we're going to make 8 equal pieces, what do you think is the best way to do that?
I would split it into 2.
That sounds like a good idea.
I would use my knowledge of fractions. I wish we had a scale.
It says they don't have to be perfect.
There's a lot of gluten in this. It's very stretchy.
Yes, it's supposed to. It's one of the points of using high protein flour.
Then I would split this into 4. Maybe 2 again first.
Yeah, I put it in half and then half again.
I assume they need to be round.
And then we're going to shape the bagels.
Shape each piece into a ball.
So
I like to do it in between the palms of my hands.
yeah, a nice smooth ball.
I don't know how to get a good angle.
And then after you shape a ball, you're supposed to do to make a inch to an inch and a half hole. And then lay it on. I think you should make the hole a little bigger.
These are gonna be really lumpy. I think your hole needs to be bigger. Actually, I guess they're kind of regressing. Mine are gonna be tall bagels. Can you
I
believe
think
it?
they're only putting 4 baking sheets.
Pre-lined for your viewing pleasure. So you can see kind of the cheese in them. The 1/4 cup. Makes me really miss bagels. I love bagels.
Yeah. Did you realize how much work went into the bagels for you to buy?
I don't know if they do this much. I feel like they probably have some machines.
That is true. But I don't know. Do you think they're formed by machine?
Yeah, because they're all the same size.
Oh.
They're not. They're cut. Like cut in half.
Okay, so now this is supposed to sit. Put the other tray over here, please, Miss Kateri. You can put our bowl into the put our nice big water bath. Because bagels have 2 steps. They are boiled and then baked. So Miss Kateri, please set the oven at 425 degrees.
425.
Yep.
I'll get a pot.
You need a wide pot.
I don't know if we have a pot.
And in the water, you want a little bit of honey. Okay, while we are waiting for the water to boil, Miss Kateri's going to make an egg wash, which is what's going to make them really shiny. So what she's doing is separating the egg. So basically, you just have to crack the egg very carefully so you don't break the yolk. And then you just very gently pour the yolk from half to half and let the white fall into the bowl.
I think that's it. Would you like to save this yolk?
Okay, we can then put the yolk in a little bowl that will cook for the dog. The dog.
Okay, stop the filming.
Okay, now Miss Kateri's putting a little bit of water into the egg wash, and she'll beat that up.
I have a fork.
With a fork.
You guys ever seen your parents do this to make scrambled eggs? So if I kept going and going and going and going, I would get meringue.
Yes. Do you remember when we did that by hand, when Ian wanted to make meringue?
I do. My cousin loves to make meringue. No, he's making whipped cream.
I know we did it to make meringue too, I think.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he was on a meringue kick for a while.
He definitely whipped whites by hand on several occasions. So are we doing them one by one?
2 to 4 at a time.
Okay. So we have a soft boil going on. We're going to use a slotted spoon to drop in our somewhat misshapen bagels. Okay, and our hands. How long do they boil for?
1
until
minute.
Until they float?
Yeah, it said 1 minute on each side. But they are sinking right now, so I don't know if they're going to float up.
Well, considering that they didn't rise at all, I wonder if that will affect it.
There you go, Matt.
It's already been like 30 seconds.
But it's not at a full boil.
Soft boil.
No, it's just simmering.
What will happen? Are they gonna rise? These better be good.
You like raw dough. You're going to like them no matter what.
I don't know, not in bagels. I've never had a raw bagel.
You were pinching the dough as we were making it.
Yeah, that's dough. But if I'm expecting to eat a bagel and it's
Yeah.
raw,
Okay.
that's totally different.
I suppose you're right.
A lot of bread particles floating in that water.
Okay, so I said a minute each side, so I'm going to flip them so that the other side up.
Oh God. Don't. You're turning off the oven when you do that.
Only when it ends the time.
I know. 210.
So we started doing this at what time, Miss Kateri?
A long time ago, I will tell you that.
So how do they do bagel? What time do you think they start cooking for Bagel Friday?
I think that they probably form them. Oh, got some rising. I think they probably formed them the night before.
Yeah, there was an alternate in the recipe there that you could do a cold rise.
I think that a lot of people, photos is much busier, you know, during the morning. So I think in the afternoons they would have a lot of time to prep. Maybe not a lot, but more time, you know?
Okay, so we've boiled the first 3.
Getting them ready to bake.
And then we'll put in the next,
Batch.
put in another batch. And when we do, when I put them in to boil, Miss Kateri can do the egg wash on the ones that are already boiled.
All right.
The pastry brush is over there.
So we're using our egg wash. Gonna move this. That's to make it nice and shiny.
You want me to hold the camera?
No, it doesn't take much. So I'm putting the extra cheese on top of our cheese bagels. Mac is eagerly waiting to see if he's gonna get some. Usually when the cheese bag is out, he gets some. And then they're gonna be popped in the oven and we're gonna rotate them halfway through. And switch racks. Say goodnight.
Okay, 25 minutes? 20 minutes?
12.
12. Oh, then turn them around.
Okay, in 12 minutes they'll be rotated and then they'll be ready. I smell bagels. Okay, let's check it out. Oh, baby. They're so cute. All right, what do you guys think? Worth the effort? They're very attractive.
Ooh, they are pretty.
All right, we'll let you know once we taste them.
You're supposed to sit.
How is it? En español. Hello? Is it good?
He is eating.
Is it good, Mac?
Muy bueno. Delicioso.
Happy Bagel Friday.
Again.